Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Defy the Odds. This week, I'm going to share with you the biggest money mindset shift that I've had in a while. It happened this week. It came from my coach, and it has completely changed the way that I view my relationship with money, with my ability to sign clients, to receive money, and just the attachment that I had to money. So I've been raising my prices in my coaching containers and really calibrating to these 20K months on repeat in my business. And so whenever I'm going through an elevation process like this, I love to go into my journal and write down all of my limiting beliefs. We have a whole episode on this in the podcast if you want to go check that out, where I walk you through my process to shift limiting beliefs. But basically, I write down any thought that feels like it's full of self-doubt, that it's in a lack frequency, that makes me feel like I'm not good enough, or it feels like it's not possible, or it feels too hard. Right? I write it all down. And one of my beliefs that tends to come up is that it's going to be really hard, or I'm not at that level yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not that kind of person yet. And so I was shifting these beliefs in my journal, and I hopped on Telegram, which is how I communicate with my coach. And I was sharing this with her, and I'm like, here's what I'm going through. Here are my previous thoughts. Here are my new thoughts. And I'd love your feedback, right? Because that's what a coach is for. And I was like, I'd love also to know how you shift your money mindset, or how you removed any limiting beliefs you had around receiving money, because she's at the point where she is making like 20K months on repeat. And so I'm like, how did you get there? How did you do that? And she's like, you know what, Ashley? The biggest shift that I had when it came to my money mindset is by recognizing the value of my work. And I was like, oh my God, that's a huge piece of it that I haven't even been thinking about. I've just been looking at my beliefs like it's going to be hard. Well, is it true that it's going to be hard? Not necessarily. What could happen is I could get a client who comes into my DMs today and wants to pay in full for a year of coaching. It could be super easy, right? Like that's my process for shifting my beliefs. But when my coach, her name is Kim Arneson, by the way, you can follow her at I am Kim Arneson on Instagram. She's incredible. When she pointed out to me that if I could see, recognize, feel, embody, have 100% conviction around the value of my work, then 90% of my money blocks would be gone. Because if I believe my work is valuable, if I believe someone can come into my world, hire me as their coach, I'm going to walk them through this process. I'm going to help them elevate their ideal client. We are going to nail down their highest deliverable outcome that they can get their people. We are going to create or refine their high ticket offer. We are going to ground their messaging. We are going to come up with 10 to 15 hooks for Instagram. We are going to do the inner work. We are going to address their anxieties and their self doubt. We are going to align with them with their design. We are going to raise their frequency. If we do all of that, and this person's working with me for 6 months, and we're doing this work together every single day, of course, they are going to double, triple their income. Of course, they're going to get to the point where they are making 10K minimum months in their business. And of course, that work is worth $1,888 a month, which is what my private coaching costs. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. When I think of it that way, all of the blocks, all of the fears, all of the doubt, all of the limitations are immediately gone. So, how do you see the value of your work? What value do you place on your work right now? And if that value, your perceived value, doesn't match the price you're changing, maybe there's some work that needs to be done. Maybe you need to actually look at, who are you calling into your world? What is the process that you take them through? What are the outcomes that you can guarantee? What is that transformation that you provide? What is that worth to someone? What is that worth to you? Would you hire you at your current rates? Right? When we are so connected to the work that we do, when we understand it in and out so deeply, when we see the value in it, the money blocks are gone and we open ourselves up to receive. right now I am in such a clear, energetic place where I could receive a pay in full client for 6 months of coaching, $10,000. You want to come in? Yeah, I can receive that because I believe in the value of my work. So I do still believe in the process of writing down our limiting beliefs, writing down any thought that doesn't feel good, shifting it, finding a better feeling thought. Like I still do that work. But this one reframe of look at the value of your work, actually see and feel the value of your work, and then your money blocks are gone, has changed everything. So I wanted to share it with you with the hope that it will change everything for you as well, because here at Defy the Odds, our intention is for you to become the richest person that you know, and that requires doing some of this money work. So, with that note, I'm going to send you off. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your week. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will talk to you soon.